Hello, everybody, and welcome to another strategies, tactics, and boosts show. We are heading well to the middle of the F1 Class Community Championship. It's going to be week 4, as we said in our previous videos, and as we all know, there is no F1 real F1 racing, so we have special events for F1 class, and this week um, our special event is the hot prospect event. The newbies, as I like to say, of F1 class, which are 3 drivers: Piastri, De Vries, and Logan Sargent. So these 3 drivers are the boosted drivers for this event with 20%, not 10% as usual, but with 20%. So be careful uh, about that. And maybe as well, I studied a little bit, as I saw De Vries is going to be useful even in the top levels, only if you have him maxed out. I'm meaning at the top levels, but even in lower levels, I believe he's going to be very useful. Anyway, let's go and see. We are going to see the qualifying races today. 4 tracks. We are going to be racing for 3 days: Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, as always. So let's see our tracks. We start with Belgium and uh, 29% chances of rain. Then we will travel in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, back to Europe, and Italy, Monza, and finally Bahrain, Sakir Desert. Issues in Jeddah with the temperature, you see 38 degrees, so we have to be careful. I always say when it's over 30 degrees we have to uh, be careful which compounds we're using and for how many laps. Okay, so let's start. Belgium. We tried some things. We discussed about strategies after the update 29, but as it seems, the best strategies, the fastest strategies are stop, the two pit stop strategies. So we'll stick to that. If you are at the back or in the middle and you want to avoid stacking, then one driver can go 1-3-2, soft, medium, soft. No, okay, you could choose hard for the mid stint, but you wouldn't be so fast. So medium is better, but if you have tire management issues, yes, you can do it with hard. Of course, for those of you who don't like two pit stops, again, 3-3 with hards or with mediums are a decent choice, but I'm telling you again, 1-3-2 are one choice, and our best choice is this one. Two pit stops, all softs, equal stints. Uh, the best strategy we can choose here. So, about boosts, combo boosts for me are the best, but only if you start P1, P2, P3, P4 and you don't need race start. Else, boosts like Street Shark, Firework. Of course, you can choose Koopa and Herald and Hook which are other cornering boosts, I would mainly choose. My first choice would be speed boosts with restart. If we don't need a restart, of course, we rely on or tune in. And my second choice would be cornering boosts for Belgium. Now, if it rains, again, for me, this is the best option. Uh, Three pit stops. All the bots are going to pit lap three. All the bots. Traffic will be a nightmare. So, two, the best strategy, as I will not stop saying this season, when it rains, when it's a wet race, we don't do we don't search about anything else in our strategy. The only thing we care is when the bots are pitting. If they are pitting lap 3, we are pitting lap 2. It's as simple as that. They are pitting lap 4, we are pitting lap 3. And that's it. That's the best strategy when we have a wet race. So, 2-2-2 if you are in the back, in the middle, or at the top of the grid. Now, if you are, of course, you can choose this, but the best choice to do one pit stop here is if you are P1, P2. That's it. Because you won't have traffic. You will be the first one or the second one to enter the pits, and you won't have traffic. Only then. Else, two pit stops and we are fine. Now, Jeddah. We tested it 2 weeks ago. We tested it again this week, and it's final. We are back after update 29. We are back to two pit stops. We forget three pit stops at the moment. You never know. We forget it as our first option. First option is 2-2-3, soft, soft, hard. And if the temperature is over 30, even then, this strategy is soft, soft, hard. We won't push so much in the first stint. In the second stint, we have to recharge our power unit, so 2 laps with softs easily done because we are not pushing, and of course, last stint with hards easy. Now, hard, soft, medium for our second strategy. We could do it hard, soft, soft if it's lower, if the temperature is lower than 30 degrees, but only if our driver has a very, very good tire management. Else, even if it's the temperature is lower than 30 degrees, hard, soft, medium, so in the last stint we can push as much as we can. And of course, in both strategies, as you can see, I have chosen only speed boosts. I know that we have tested Koopa here, I know that we have used Koopa here, but the best choice here are speed boosts. Alternatively, you can choose this strategy, but at the moment it is slower than the other two, so I would really stick to the two pit stop strategy for both my drivers. Yeah, Monza. After last week that I did 47 in Monza, I shouldn't be so afraid of this track. Well, it was Zhu and Bottas boosted, so it was a different story. But again, it's doable. We can have good results. This is, for me, the best of the choices you have. 4-4 hards, wherever you are, wherever you are in the grid, even if you are P1. I'm not kidding. If you saw my last stream, my last racing stream, you would have seen that Zoo started P2 and my strategy was 4-4 hards, uh, both stints, and Zoo got P1 and finished P1 so easily even uh, uh, without even making me for 5 seconds nervous. He was it was so effective. This strategy is so powerful in Monza. I'm going to stick with it even when I start P1. Well, at least for now. We don't know when an update will come, if things will change. Of course, when you are at the top of the grid, maybe you could consider uh, going to pit stops, softs for 3 laps means we are conserving, we are recharging our battery because if we want to push 3 laps with mediums. Now, if we want to do them all with softs, then as you can see, Frost, Pretzel, Charm, Movember, the best tire management boosts we can use. And yet again, we are not going to be able to push a lot in our stints with the which are 3 laps. Probably we will just go on yellow. And finally, um, our last track, Bahrain, Sakir Desert. Here the temperature again below 30, so only softs and only 2 strategies. I'm not even considering one pit stop. I know we have discussed it, we have said that maybe it could be a choice, but here the soft compound is so powerful and it's so fast and it's a very fast track that I'm not going to consider one pit stop. 2 pit stops, all softs, 2-3-3 and 3-3-2. Now, speed or cornering boosts. Probably cornering boosts have a little bit an edge, maybe, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about it. If I play against a real opponent with similar team score, with the same drivers, then it could be a very good opportunity to do a test uh, and see which is best, speed boosts or cornering boosts. I like speed boosts here, so it's up to you and it's up to your setup. If you are lacking speed, use speed boosts. If you are lacking cornering, use cornering boosts. And no, it's not going to rain in Bahrain, so yes, this is it. Let's see again the tracks we are racing. Belgium with 29% chance of raining, Jeddah, Monza, and Bahrain, the 4 tracks for our qualifying. I believe generally this event is not going to be so demanding. The tracks are good. Monza is in the qualifying round. We are racing only once, so it's not going to be an issue. Our problems is when we want to score uh, big points, and it's in the opening and especially in the final round. And in the final round, as you will see in our next video, we have very let's not say easy, but we have tracks that we have mastered and we can get big scores there. Anyway, let's concentrate in our qualifying round. Let's qualify for the racing weekend, and I hope this video will help you do that. If you liked it, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and come back for more. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.